Welcome to the Jewel Church Accounting System training video on printing year-end receipts. If your next step shows print receipts, you have two options. As noted in the training video on year-end procedures, you can either select next step, or you can go to offerings and select skip receipts. If you choose to go ahead and select print receipts, it will give you a reminder that you have the option to go to offerings and skip receipts. If you are actually ready to print receipts, select yes, and data has been sent to your printer. As you wait, you should hear your printer start to print off those receipts. Please note that if you do print receipts at this point, it will be printing the default receipts, which in most cases is the detail receipt. If you are watching this video and you skipped receipts and you are now in January, when you are ready to print those receipts, which you should do no later than the 15th of the month, that's to give yourself time to actually get those delivered to donors by the end of the month. To get to receipts, you can, at any point in time during the year actually, including in January, go to Reports and Graphs. Select from the Miscellaneous section, Receipts. The default would be All, and you would say OK. Notice that when you do it from this perspective, the default is the summary view. A summary view is appropriate for all donors who write checks. Note that when offerings are posted as checks, which I hope all of you are doing, I hope you're designated checks and you are putting in check numbers, it lists all checks given by each donor. Here is the detail view that is default for most year-end receipts. This detail view, where it lists the donor's name, and then by month it tells how much was given each week during the month. It is at the end you also have the summary where it lists the checks as well, gives total taxable, tax deductible. This detail view is necessary for all cash donors. Because of the requirements and rules of the IRS, you must give a detail receipt to all donors who give cash. For donors who give only checks, a summary receipt is sufficient. If you should ever receive a request for a single receipt, either a large donor gives a one-time donation during the year and asks for an immediate receipt, or perhaps a donor that you already gave a receipt to comes to you in February or March or some other time and says, I lost that receipt you gave me. Can you please issue me a new receipt? You can go to Reports and Graphs. You can select Receipts. You can select Single. That means you're only going to issue one. And let's say I Am Blessed is the one that requested a receipt. And you would have the option of selecting a detail view or a summary view. Please note that all receipts, to be legal, need to be signed. There are a couple of options that you have. You can either hand sign each receipt that's issued, or you can go to Maintenance, and you can go to Properties, and you can here upload an electronic signature. In other words, sign a piece of paper, scan that paper in, scan that signature in, and then cut and paste it. I actually am not the IT specialist here, but if you will call Eric Schnell, he'll be happy to help you with this receipt, getting an electronic receipt. That will then actually print out on all of your receipts, whether you're printing individual ones or whether you're printing the whole kit and caboodle of them at the end of the year.